This is the story of our trip to Juneau. This vlog is going to be a little different because we traveled to Juneau to troop with a couple other Alaskan outpost troopers who live in Juneau. The opportunity came along for us to be part of a John Williams concert down there, and a few of us up in Anchorage just couldn't pass up that opportunity. So it began with a really early morning. Off to Juneau, which I'm really excited about because I've never been to Juneau before. It's our state capital. It's the only state capital in the United States that cannot be reached by roads. But, that aside, this is going to be fun. This is going to be a lot of fun. I had spent the entire day before this packing up all of my equipment, all of my gear, and figuring out a way to make it go through security and travel on the airplane as best as possible without the chance of breaking anything. Actually, going through airport security went really smoothly. We did get some strange looks, but I guess it's to be expected. Waiting for Kylo Ren.
This is normally what it's like waiting for Vader, but you know.
Yes.
Security was actually pretty cool. They were like, yeah, you do the voice.
And then after another cup of coffee, we boarded our airplane flying to Juneau. The seats might have been a little bit cramped, having two 6-foot+ guys sitting next to each other, but it was worth it. Thankfully, it wasn't a very long flight, only about an hour and a half or so. But before we took off, when I was placing my helmet in the overhead bin because it would not fit in the seat in front of me, I heard the most terrifying sound I could have possibly heard, and that was the sound of something cracking and creaking. I mean, I spent an hour and a half in terror. I thought I had broken something on my helmet for sure. We're here. I heard something crack on my helmet. I'm hoping that it's not any damage that can't be repaired with super glue. This is how you can tell a 501st member works at the airport. So I heard it crack when I put this thing away, so I'm going to check it for damage. Fortunately, when we arrived at Juneau, I checked it. Nothing was broken. Oh, thank God. It's our peeps! So this is Bryce and Miranda, our Juneau crew here. Bryce is Darth Nihilus, and Miranda's got a few costumes, but first time we've ever trooped with them. Anybody from Anchorage, anywhere else has ever trooped with them here in Juneau, so it's pretty cool what I put in there.
This is a costume.
Our cases arrived in one piece. Now Miranda, who has lived and worked in Juneau for a very long time, had a lot of activities planned for us. And I'm glad she did, because I had never been to Juneau and I wanted to see as much as we possibly could. All three of us really wanted to see as much as we possibly could. And we saw a lot. Sure sign that it's tourist season when the cruise ships start pulling in. So now we're going to play tourists here in Juneau for a little bit. Go see the sights. What do you think of the sights?
I love it so far.
This electrical box is really interesting, isn't it?
This is stunning.
This is the sights in Juneau. We went on the cable car, which goes up the mountainside. Very high up the mountainside.
Salmon tasting here.
You're not afraid of heights, are you?
Oh no,
I'm not either. It's really good. It's pretty awesome. Way up here above everything. Even the cruise ships look small. And at the top of the cable car, after we had hiked around a little bit and seen some sights, we had lunch up at their Crow's Nest restaurant, which was fantastic. Driving on the road. The road. It goes this way and it goes that way.
You can drive. The only road.
So look at all the little white dots are eagles. Like several, a few more, a whole bunch, a little baby, a few more, a whole bunch more. She says it's one big nerve cave. Whoa! You aren't kidding.
I'm not kidding.
Wow, so impressive. After lunch, we decided it was time to go hike around some more, because what else would you do but look for some bears when you're running around Alaska with a bunch of other crazy people? And we found a bear. Fortunately, none of us got eaten, none of us got mauled, and we were able to make it through totally and completely unscathed. Now we're gonna go check out the glacier. I don't know these people. He's not wearing a jersey, so he's not with us. Ooh, big waterfall too.
There's just a huge dump right here.
Is it warm? Touch it. See if it's warm.
I'm not that much a Viking. I'll defer that to Miranda.
Karate Kid. Come on, do the hole. Okay, that's good. Don't break your ankle. I want to make sure you walk tonight. That's a pretty big waterfall. Not too bad. So how? Ice from the glacier. When did you know when that calved? Pretty recent. And then the glacier back there, which is where that ice came from.
Looks recent because that's the thing.
And then a giant waterfall. Things you get to see in Alaska. So now we're headed to
The Devil's Hideaway.
Devil's Hideaway for some food.
Yeah, that's really awesome burgers.
Really awesome burgers sound really, really good. Because we just walked our 10,000 steps.
Yeah, I think we made that.
So it was time to grab some dinner and then go get ready for the show. Here we go on our way to the troop.
This is gonna be fun.
So much fun. It's called setup for that footage. This is what we get. What a bunch of knuckleheads. Sheesh.
And you're our leader.
Yes, that's true. Wow, so much space. Excuse me, sir. That's very offensive. Since this was a tribute to John Williams music, we decided to go stand on the street corner with a few of us in costume just to give people a taste of what was coming. And we got a lot of interesting looks, a lot of waves, a lot of honks, a few people drove by 3 or 4 times. Same people, we saw you. We know you drove by 3 or 4 times. Get the strange feeling I'm being followed by something dark, powerful, and evil. Then we sat and watched the first half of the concert until intermission. We were only going to be part of the second half, which was more of the Star Wars theme music, and especially toward the end of the concert. Okay, so the first half was officially awesome.
Insane. I actually have goosebumps. I don't get
crazy.
goosebumps. I have goosebumps.
It was crazy. And then getting ready to walk down the aisle as the Imperial March started to play, it was a moment where I realized that I was accomplishing and getting to live a dream that I didn't even know I had until the moment of. Oh my God, that was awesome. The reaction of the crowd was like air getting sucked out of the room. It was like one giant gasp at once. It was incredible. Totally worth it. Totally awesome. It is so hot in there. I had to come out and get some breath and get some water because then we're going back out after the last song to take pictures with everybody. After the concert was over, we spent about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, taking pictures with patrons, taking pictures with people who had been there for the concert, taking pictures with members of the orchestra, and hanging out and having a really good time. When that was finished, they invited us to come downtown with them and have food and drinks and enjoy some of the nightlife that Juneau has to offer, which was actually quite a bit of fun until about 2:30 in the morning when we realized we needed to get some sleep because we were going to do this whole thing again the next day. And so you'll get to see that tomorrow. Thank you for watching this video. If you haven't already, hit subscribe, hit like, and stay tuned because tomorrow will be part 2 of this whole adventure of my friends and I flying to Juneau to troop for a John Williams concert.